Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to be a Marvel fan or a superhero fan to honestly know that this new Spider-Man movie is one of the most anticipated superhero movies since Endgame. Now, I know I don't talk much Marvel on here, I talk about pretty much everything else but Marvel, but I will say there are a couple of projects and a couple of things I do really like about Marvel, and one of those being Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was one of the first heroes that I ever fell in love with. The first movie I ever saw in theaters that I can remember, at least, was the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. So knowing that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in this film makes me want to talk about this. Now, very quickly before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with everything I got coming out on this channel. Let's just be honest here, this film is the worst kept secret ever. There hasn't been much room for speculation because when you do speculate, someone comes out with a rumor of apparently what happens, and that rumor tends to be true. I know what's going to happen in this film, at least somewhat for that case. I know who's going to be in this movie, and so do many other people. It's no secret at this point. I could make an entire video about how I feel about leaks, and unfortunately today leaks are a thing. You know, we're in leak culture. I've mentioned this before in other videos, and it is what it is. I don't think it's the worst thing technically, but I could understand why people don't like it. Now, for me, myself, I usually like to stay away from leaks, especially when it is a movie I'm really looking forward to. That doesn't just go for superheroes, that goes for any movie in existence, and any game. When it's something I'm looking forward to, I'd rather not know what happens. This movie would fall into that category, but the reason why I don't really care is because this movie is so poorly kept that we've known what's gonna happen even before they were finished filming. And I feel like when you are in a movie and you're watching it, you feel like you forget everything you've been told or that you know, and when you experience it, it's a different feeling. So unfortunately for the people who don't like leaks, it is what it is, and if you don't like them, you got two options. You either gotta stay off the internet, okay? Don't use the internet at all. Or two, you gotta find a way to filter and facilitate what you see on your own private social media platforms, because other than that, it's gonna be there. You're gonna see things that you're just not gonna wanna see. Now, without talking more about my opinion on leaks, the Spider-Man trailer did leak last night, and it's caused a pretty big uproar on the internet within the past couple of hours. You know, there's tons of memes now, there's tons of articles being posted, there's even a ton of people who are posting about how this is so unethical. I got a couple things I gotta say about that. For the people who are making these articles or speaking out about how they think it's unethical and gross that this trailer was unofficially leaked before the company could actually release it, they are the same people who have been making money by making previous articles about what is going to be in this movie and releasing leaks of their own. So, hypocritical? Yeah. And second of all, this movie comes out in December. We're only 3-4 months away from that release, and we still haven't had one piece of footage. All we've had is promotional art and I think one official poster. This is on Marvel, Disney, and Sony at this point. Usually we would get a teaser for a film at least like 6 to 8 months before, even if it's not really showing anything. Sometimes you get it sooner, sometimes you get it later, but like, dude, we're talking about 3 months and we still haven't even seen like a 2-minute trailer. This is on them for waiting so long, trying to keep a secret as a secret when we all know this is the worst kept secret in all of Hollywood and Marvel Studios productions. So my point is there's no reason that this should be taking this long, and maybe I am sounding entitled. I don't mean for it to come off that way. I'm just simply speaking to a fact, and I do honestly believe that this is gonna happen. This was eventually going to happen. You can't wait this long for a trailer that everybody wants and expect it not to be leaked. I will not be showing the trailer in the video. I would really rather not have Disney's agents come after me and take me out. There have been so many YouTube channels who have put this video up, and I can only imagine the amount of copyright strikes they're gonna be hit with, and I'm sure tons of channels are just gonna be closed down. If you do wanna find it, feel free, go on YouTube, go on Google, you will find it very, very easily. I'm also not going to talk about what's in the trailer. First of all, the quality was awful. It still has the VFX watermark on it. It hasn't been properly CGI'd for public release. The quality, as I just said, is terrible, and that's not just visuals, that is also audio. It is very hard to hear certain things. And also, this leak was filmed from a phone filming another phone where the trailer was playing, so obviously this isn't going to be the best trailer, it's not going to be the best quality, but you can see what's going on. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty cool. It's the exact type of teaser I would expect. There is some really cool surprises, and the movie does look like it's going to live up to the hype, at least from this trailer's aspect. I have also seen leaked photos that I'm also not gonna show in the video because, once again, I just don't want to be hunted down by Disney. And I do get the sense that it's going to be as epic as we all want it to be. Now, if you don't want to watch the leak, I don't blame you. Don't look it up, don't watch it. I mean, I watched it once myself. Tons of people have probably watched it over and over and over again. I've only watched it once, so I'm now just waiting until the actual release of the trailer comes out to see everything in its beauty, you know, the CGI, the special effects, everything just cleaned up after the VFX team is done. So now I can only imagine, though, how mad Kevin Feige must be. He must be livid. There's no concrete information on who leaked this. Apparently, it is the VFX production team who has licenses with Marvel to work on some of their trailer projects. And apparently someone within that smaller VFX company leaked the trailer. So now I can only assume that that company, if they don't get sued in some type of way, they are going to lose all their licenses with Marvel and Disney. It'll be very interesting to see more information on who did release the leak and what is actually going on behind the scenes, because I will reiterate, this was bound to happen. We were eventually going to get some sort of leak of this trailer after waiting so long for a trailer we should have already had by now. Now, they could just say, alright, you know what, who cares about this leak? We're gonna make a couple more fixes to the trailer, we're gonna take our time, and we are going to release this next month, or the month after, or literally right before the movie drops, because that's how it feels sometimes. But in my personal opinion, I do think this has fast-tracked Kevin Feige, Marvel, and Sony. I do think they're going to want to get the trailer up much sooner rather than later. And so from a couple of reliable sources that I follow, they have made mention that apparently this trailer will drop around 9 or 10 tonight. And at the very least, if not tonight, tomorrow. You probably think to yourself, okay, Tyrell, you have 252 subscribers. How can we trust your word? And you know what? To be honest with you, I don't blame you if you don't. It's just what I've heard, and I just simply hope to be true, because I would like to actually see this proper trailer. Alright, well that is it for this one, guys. I just wanted to let all of you know that there is a leaked trailer for this movie if you want to check it out and have been disconnected from the internet for the past couple hours and don't know what's going on. But until then, let's see if they actually release this trailer, and just like usual, I will talk to you all very soon.